last time we discussed of the relaxing or the purification of the mind. And that purification of the mind, we discussed also, where is mind? What is mind? Why we need to do these thoughts? Because for the time, ourselves or everyone is really clinging on the mind, something that exists. Not just a clinging, we're clinging, existing, truly existing mind. So that's what we investigate. Where is that mind? We think that the mind is. Where is that mind? Where is it coming? Where is it going? Where it is? Or in the context of the three times. So we look at that. Again, if we make clear, trying to make clear this. This is again, when we investigate, there is no mind. We found. What is this? What is this generally in the Buddha's teaching? That we all know there's two truth. True truth. Absolute truth, relative truth. Is again very special, beautiful, Buddha pointed out as nature has. Relative truth and absolute truth. So when we're discovering mind, no mind is the absolute truth. That is absolute truth. On the relative truth, we have mind. These conceptions are like endless chain of conceptions. Arising, analyzing, thinking. All that, we have that. Nobody, even Buddha, cannot say, we don't have mind and the relative truth. We have mind. That's what mind is called. But what we have mind is also never separated from the emptiness mind. Each of those subtle thoughts, each of those conceptions, I have used like as the chain of the conceptions. Every instant chain of conceptions are emptiness. And therefore, what the gracious teacher Buddha pointed, relative truth is one with the absolute truth. Absolute truth is one with the relative truth. They are union. That's what known as union. If you look, mind is here. We're talking, we're thinking, all these things. But then, where is that? There is no mind. This no mind and this conceptual mind is in a separate status. So this time, why we need to bring up no mind? Because all the sentient beings are so grasping and clinging on the outcoming, the display of the mind. We are clinging, we are grasping, we are carried by that force, and we project that in a way out. Buddha is pointing out, hey, there is no mind, actual reality level. Every chain of the mind, every instant mind, that what we see, we think that is instantly, at that very moment, is empty. That very is not just a moment maybe. That very is emptiness. That's what, for that reason, as I said the other day, gracious teacher, Nagarjuna said, how amazing, it is more amazing than the amazing, more marvelous than the marvelous. Think of those statements. Truly is pointing out that directly where nature is, where it is, not covered by that. So this what we did is this. Not we did according to the instruction we follow with this coming, going, existing mind, investigating. What we found, we found no mind or emptiness mind. We are pointing of this mind. We discover this nature of the mind. That, according to Buddhism, is called discovering the emptiness by analytics. It's analytics. Of course, there's more sophisticated, more detailed, those logics and reasons, teaching mentioned that. But the Dzogchen approach, more peaceful instruction, more direct approaching, we discuss, we investigate, analyze. That is the analytic level. And also sometimes named as theoretically, or theoretically understand. What it does, it helps us to where things are. That analytic is very connected to where the nature is, the true analytics, what we did. So we discovered there is no mind. That is what each of our intelligence we use and point, analytic. Because of that, as a stepping stones, used as stepping stones, then we look to our own mind when we meditate. As a gracious teacher, his only Dongyal will point out as beyond the 3 times. Past is the past, future is not yet arrived, and the person kind of divided person, just the most finest, the subtlest one, and see what is that. When you see what you see, or what we see, there's nothing to see. Or I have used also what some great master said, looking to the lookers. When you look to the looking to the lookers, what do we see? There's nothing that we can hold. When that realization is in according to Dzogchen teaching, is known as self-awareness view. Self-awareness view, that is not analytic, that is directly you are or we are beholding where the nature is, where the Dharmakaya, that is Dharmakaya. For that reason, his whole Dongyal mentioned how fortunate we are. Immediately we can discover Dharmakaya Samadhavada Buddhas. Immediately. That is Dharmakaya Samadhavada Buddhas. So now, when you recognize that, when we discover realizations, when you got, that is realizations. That realization. But true back, realization is not enough due to our habit pattern. It is small window of light of the cloud is passed and you see the blue sky, but this generally we have thick clouds of the sky. And it's immediately again cloud will come and cover the sky and block the beautiful beauty of the sky or the sun. So what is the great master? Realization, understand or realization is not enough. We have to be meditated. We have to meditate. Meditating is what in the teaching said, I said other day mentioned that meditation is not just making something, but you're making, or we're making familiar of the nature. We're making familiar. Even nature is so long, or with us from the beginner's time, this Dharmakaya nature is. But we look the narrow direction, wrong direction, we deluded. We made, because by the deception or the delusions, we made our own nature as aliens. We made that. We have to make familiar. So that's called meditation. In the teaching said, Gomba Mai, Gomba Yos. Meditation is not enough, just only. We have to do continuations. Continuations. Meditation. And because the thick cloud of the duality is covered us, we have to do continuous. And look and read life story of those great masters. And how many years they practiced it in a cave. Not just once in a while in a day, or once in a while in the weeks, once in a while in the months, or for half an hour at that. They practice it. Like many years in the cave, in the mountain, really, they did. And read life story of the great master, Malarepas. Read life story of the great master, Unchimbas. Read life story of the great master, Jingmi Lumbas. And read life story of the great master, Mahanapachas. How many they practiced how. And read life story of the Pato Rinpoches. Really, they practice. That means they practice, cultivate what we're discussing here. They didn't do anything else than what we're discussing, what we're going through, their teachings. This teaching is not just that they're intellectually kind of teaching, but this is realization as what they realized and they taught. That's what Buddha did. Buddha not just speaking, lecturing, come to something, what's suitable with that. Exactly what they realized by Buddha Shakyamuni himself. And he shared that knowledge, shared that wisdom through the compassion, or emptiness, compassion and loving kindness that they practice. Then, by practice, even Buddha Shakyamuni, for example, that we all know, he did 6-year ascetic practices. 6-year ascetic practices. That's what the teaching says. And then become the Buddha. According to that, of course, there's many different ways to understand it and explore these meanings according to teachings, but that's what. But however, of course, Dzogchen teaching is very special. We have this first of all, we met this Dzogchen teaching because of our fortunate karmic connections. That means Dzogchen teaching belongs to each of us. This is our what's called father's or grandparents' heritage. That heritage. In a way, it is our inheritance. We connected to this. That means we are quite fortunate. So if we really motivate in the good, and we really will get some good result. Even we didn't get enlightenment, even we didn't become as Lungchi, but even we didn't become as as great master Patrul himself said, that if you practice the meditation, even you didn't get enlightenment this lifetime, but still you will leave this world with happy and joy, with beautiful goals. Really, that's what the teaching is. And that's what I witnessed to myself. Those great practitioners really left this world with full of joy and happy, peaceful, and no worries, nothing really strange left. They flew away as bird in the sky. Beautiful. That's the how. This is what the practice is. So now to put this practice in action.